What's up, guys? Nick with Kingpin Supplements. We got a really good response on the videos that we did on calculating daily calorie intake and calculating your daily protein intake. I wanted to do a video that comes full circle and encompasses everything you need as far as calorie consumption and tie in the rest of those macronutrients. So we did protein. I want to go over today how to do fats and carbs, tie it all in together to your total daily calories so you have a good idea of not just the calories you should be eating per day, but where those calories should be coming from as far as your macronutrients are concerned. So what are macronutrients? Not everyone knows what that is, so let me start there. So a macronutrient is the nutrients that make up the calories that you eat per day. So that's your carbs, your fats, and your proteins. That's your three macronutrients. Each one is worth a number as far as calories per gram. So 1 gram of carb is going to be equal to 4 calories. Same with protein. So each gram of protein that you eat is equal to 4 calories. Fat, you get a little bit more. So each gram of fat, you're going to have 9 calories worth per gram of fat. That's going to help us with calculating our total calories, putting it all together. You don't have to remember that. I'll put it up here once we start calculating so you can see it. But just wanted to touch on what macronutrients were, what they were worth per gram as far as calories are concerned, just to kind of help us get through the rest of this. Quick and easy way to calculate your daily calories. You're going to take your current body weight, multiply that number by 12, and the number you get is going to be the daily calories you should be eating to maintain your current body weight. So I'm going to use myself for example. 185 times 12 is going to give me 2220, so 2,220 calories. That's what I should be eating per day to maintain my current body weight. Now, if I want to lose weight or if I want to gain weight, we're going to increase or decrease calories accordingly, right? So let's say you want to lose weight. Let's start with 200. So we'll say 2220 minus the 200. So now we're at 2,020 calories. So if I wanted to lose weight, those are the calories I should be eating per day. All right, so now we've got our total calories. So where do we go from there? How do we calculate macronutrients from total calories? Well, we'll start with protein because protein really isn't going to be based on calories. Our protein intake should be based more on our body weight, and it should be based on our goal body weight. So again, let's say I want to lose weight. I weigh 185. Let's say I want to drop 10 pounds. I want to get down to 175. Multiply that by 1, which is 1 gram of protein, per pound of body weight, goal weight. So I get 175. So I'm going to be eating 175 grams of protein per day to hit my goal body weight. Now, how many calories of my 2,020 calories is that 175? How do we figure that out? We're going to take the 175, multiply it by 4. Of my total daily calories, 700 of that is going to be coming from protein. So once you have that number, you're going to take that number and subtract it from your total daily calories. So that was 700. So we're going to do 2020 minus my 700. All right, so I'm left with 1320. Now remember we said 1 gram of carbs is worth 4 calories. We want 70% of our remaining calories. So once we calculate our protein, we're gonna get that number that's left over for fats and carbs. And we want 70% of that number to come from, or 70% of that number to be our carbs. So I was left with 1320. So I'm gonna take 1320 and multiply it by 0.7. It gives me 924. That's 924 calories that should be coming from carbs. And again, carbs are worth 4 calories per gram, so we're going to divide that number by 4, and I get 231. So now I know I need to eat 175 grams of protein, I need to eat 231 grams of carbs, and now we got to figure out fats. So what are we left with? So we got 231 plus the 175. Those are the grams of carbs and fat I'm eating per day. We're going to multiply that by 4 times 4. I get 1624. So that's my calories in protein and carbs. So we're going to take that number, subtract it from the 2020, which was my total daily calories. I'm left with 396. So I get from fats, I'm going to eat 396 calories of fat. So we're going to divide that by 9 because each gram of fat is worth 9 calories, and I'm left with 44. So I'm eating 44 grams of fat per day. So in my 2,020 calories, I'm going to eat 175 grams of protein, I'm going to eat 231 grams of carbs, and I'm going to eat 44 grams of fat. So those are my goals as far as macronutrients concerned at the lower calories, and I should lose weight that way. But that's just a real quick, easy way to figure out where your calories should be coming from as far as macronutrients are concerned. So let's recap. So we're going to figure out our calorie intake per day first. So body weight times 12 gives us our calorie goal for the day. As far as we're going to start with protein, so protein is going to be our goal weight times 1, and the number we get is the number of grams of protein we should be eating per day. Figure out what the calories are of protein, subtract that from our total daily calories. What we're left with, we're going to take 70% of that number, and that's going to be our calories from carbs. So that's going to give us our carb number. Add the carbs and proteins together, figure out how much calories that is, subtract it from our daily total calories, and the calories we're left with are going to be our fats. Take that number divided by 9, should tell you the gram of fat you should be eating per day. Real simple, real quick, and again, guys, this is just a way for you to get a baseline, get a number to start with on calories and macros. Start trying to hit those numbers. Now, you're going to have to track this, so you can use an app. I use myfitnesspal. I've been using that for 10, 12 years now. I love it. Calculate your calories, calculate your macros, log them daily, and try and hit those goals. So you should be able to hit your calorie goal and your macro goal together, because you got your calories that you should be eating per day, and then from there you calculated your macronutrients into that number. That ties everything in together, so we give you a full picture of what you should be eating as far as calories and macros. I hope that helps, guys.